Mike,
Yes?
what's my best feature?
Your perfection.
Love you, love you, love you.
Gemma? Gemma?
You ready to go?
Yeah, could you pick this up for me, please? I think I broke it. I heard something crack.
Don't worry, we can replace the glass.
Let me see it. I'm sorry. It's these hands. I can't.
It'll get better.
How come Miles never smiles in photographs?
He does.
Name one time.
I've got loads of him smiling.
If you say so.
We should make a move.
Go on, ask her now.
Oh yeah? Ask me what?
My parents are visiting me.
That's nice.
And they want to see their little boy in his place of work.
They just want to have a bit of a look around.
It's fine by me. Hang on. There you go.
Hey, Mum, it's me. Yep, that's fine. You can come in.
I don't understand. I should be in remission by now.
MS is unpredictable.
Don't tell me what I already know. I'm sorry. I know it's not your fault. It just seems to be taking hold for longer and longer. I'm starting to worry I'll never get out of this chair.
I understand your frustration, but you've had periods of remission in the past, and it's likely you'll have them again. Meanwhile, we can help you manage the symptoms. How are you for pain relief?
He needs a repeat prescription.
Any numbness?
I can't feel my feet half the time.
I see you had some physio last year. Did that help?
A bit.
Would you like me to arrange some more sessions?
Sure. Whatever you think.
I'll call St. Phil's and get a referral. How are you coping?
Me? I'm fine.
She's exhausted.
That's not true.
Whenever she's not taking care of me, she's at the computer.
Have you considered home support?
What for?
I'm concerned about your diabetes. Tiredness can exacerbate it.
There's no need. Honestly, I work from home. I'm there when Michael needs me. I'm fine. We're fine.
It's okay, I can do it.
Hey. It's gonna be all right.
Is it? You know, sometimes I think...
You think what?
Answer it.
It's Miles. Hi.
What's today's crisis?
You know, the usual.
I know he's your brother and you love him, but he really needs to learn to stand on his own 2 feet. I can't believe I just said that.
Neither can I.
I'm serious, though. He uses you, Gemma.
Mike, don't stop.
You've got problems of your own.
I'm all he's got. okay?
You shouldn't be.
Please, can we just drop it?
Hello?
Thought I'd take you up on your offer.
Okay.
Things are piling up, you know, and I've got drugs reps phoning me every 5 minutes, and there's, endless meetings with the PCT, and
Julia, I'm happy to help.
Oh, right. Well, thank you.
Are you sure you won't join me? You must be more tired than me.
I've got work to do.
I never wanted this for you.
Just try to get some sleep.
Don't forget to wake me, or I'll be up all night.
Oh look, they got all dressed up.
Kill me. Kill me now. Mum, Dad, come on through.
Hello, darling. What a fantastic place to work. Isn't it fantastic, Howie?
Everybody, this is my mum and dad, Sue and Howard. This is our senior nurse, Michelle Corrigan.
Hiya, nice to meet you.
And this is our receptionist, Ruth.
Hello. Hi.
And this is
Don't
our...
tell me you're Cherry. I knew it. Simon's told me so much about
Oh,
you.
likewise, he's been looking forward to your visit all morning.
Oh, you're a love. Isn't he a love?
Oh, he's a love.
Should we start with the nurse's room?
Gosh, what a lovely building.
Gemma? Gemma?
Try to stay calm.
Come and look at this!
They will, they'll find out.
Gemma!
I've taken care of everything.
What's going on?
Just stick to the plan.
I'm talking to you!
He died in his sleep.
Who? Gemma, what's going on?
He felt tired. You went in to check on him and he wasn't breathing.
Gemma?
Yes, hello? Could you send someone, please? My husband won't wake up.
No. What are you...
Mr. Bond, you must be very proud of young Simon. A wonderful addition to the practice. And you may allow me a crumb of credit as his humble mentor, passing on the torch of wisdom to the next generation of medics. A little instruction, encouragement, perhaps even a shoulder to cry on.
Absolutely. Dad, would you like to see one of the consulting rooms?
Lead the way. If you'll excuse me, young lady.
Cherry, love, I've been meaning to ask you all day. You don't happen to know any young men you could fix Simon up with. Only I worry about him being on his own so much.
Well, I already have. Has he not told you about Todd?
Uh-huh. I'll let him know. Thanks again. Hello, Michael. It's Dr. Hassan from the mill. Oh, I'm sorry. Is Michael there? He's what?
Dr. Hassan.
I hope you don't mind. One of the ambulance team let me in. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. This is my brother Miles.
Can you tell me what happened?
After we got back from seeing you, Michael was complaining of tiredness. He said he wanted to go to sleep.
You told me to go to sleep.
I checked on him a couple of times just from the doorway. He hadn't moved, but it was dark in there. I just thought he was in a deep sleep. By the time I realised he wasn't breathing, it was too late. I tried to revive him, but it was no use.
Something's wrong. Dr. Hassan, you know something's wrong.
I have a bone to pick with you, young man.
Me? Why? What have I done?
A little bird tells me you've cancelled a date just because we're in town.
It's no big deal. I can see him any time.
Not if he goes back to America.
So, Mr. Bond, what have you got planned for the rest of your visit?
I want you to call Todd up and rearrange for this evening.
Mum, I'd rather be with you and Dad.
You'd rather be on a settee with your parents watching telly on a Friday night? Now I'm starting to worry. Do you like him?
I think I do.
Then it's settled. See you later. Cherry, darling, lovely to meet you.
Oh, likewise. Mwah. Mwah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't catch me first.
Oh, I will.
Oh, we'll see about that.
You can run, but you can't hide.
What time was it when you noticed Michael wasn't breathing?
What difference does that make?
I want to get a better picture of events.
It was about 2, I think. He'd been sleeping since midday, so I went in to wake him. Like I said, by then it was too late.
But you still tried to revive him.
Well, I just panicked.
Did you use CPR?
Yes, but I didn't really know what I was doing. If I'd just noticed earlier, maybe I could have done something.
This isn't your fault. The MS killed him.
It may be related, but MS is rarely fatal on its own.
10% of MS sufferers die from the condition. The part of the brain that regulates breathing could have stopped functioning. I'm a medical student.
I see. Well, you may be right. No doubt the post-mortem will tell us more.
Post-mortem?
We can't issue a death certificate until the cause of death is certain.
But he was sick. Michael was sick.
And that's all they'll find. So go ahead, let them cut him open.
No, I don't want that. He's been through enough.
I understand this is difficult, but any refusal will generate suspicion.
I don't think I like what you're implying.
I'm not implying anything.
You come in here asking asinine questions.
Gemma?
Michael was my patient.
Which makes you more than a little culpable, wouldn't you say, Dr. Hassan?
Sugar. She needs sugar.
In which case, I need to understand what happened.
I see, so to appease your guilty conscience, you harangue a grieving widow.
Gemma, she's hypoglycemic. She needs...
I know what she needs.
Did you take your insulin today? When was the last time you ate something?
This morning.
We had breakfast together. You knew it would be my last, didn't you?
That's it. Okay, not too much. Slowly. The stress of today can't have helped.
That's my point exactly.
Rest for a bit now, and make sure you eat properly tonight. I'll see myself out. I really am very sorry for your loss. Your husband was a good man.
No, of course. Well, do what you've got to do. Okay, well, have a lovely weekend, Lily. Bye.
Sorry, I just wanted to drop these off.
Oh, done already? Great, thanks. That's a huge help.
Anytime. Come to dinner with me.
What?
Tonight. Let me take you for dinner. Not as a date, as friends.
Don't you think that might be a bit odd?
What's odd about two colleagues socialising after work?
Well, nothing, except it's you and me.
Yeah, but don't you think it'd be good for the practice if you and I got on a bit better? Come on, Julia, say yes.
Okay, yeah.
Excellent. You won't regret it.
His wife said she tried to revive him. I don't see any contusions consistent with CPR.
Hardly a smoking gun. Was this Guy Ritchie or something?
Not particularly.
So what's with all the suspicion?
I have a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling I'd like to go home early. Call me next week. If I find anything in the post-mortem, I'll let you know.
If I'm right about this, you won't find anything.
Right about what?
Insulin. His wife's diabetic.
I bet you've got the complete Quincy box set at home.
If he was injected, it would induce a hypoglycemic attack before becoming impossible to detect.
I know what insulin does.
If we find a puncture mark, there'll be trace evidence.
You mean if I find one? If I spend the next couple of hours with a magnifying glass, checking over every freckle and hair follicle, all because a GP has a feeling?
I'll do it myself.
You know I can't let you do that.
I'll give you the credit. Oh, come on, Jones, just give me an hour.
Let it go, Hassan. Let his widow grieve in peace.
Oh, don't creep up on me like that.
Just leave it. I'll take care of it.
Like I took care of Mike.
You could have stopped me.
Nobody stops you, Miles.
If it makes you feel better to blame me, go ahead.
You resented him from the beginning.
You and I both know this is what you wanted.
I wanted my life back, that's all.
Your life? Your life?
This is the last time you wash his sheets, Gemma. No more incontinence. No more shoveling food into his mouth. No more wheelchairs and bath lifts.
You could have left.
I loved him.
And that's why you did the right thing. He doesn't have to suffer anymore.
Got her all to yourself now, haven't you, Miles? That's what you always wanted. I loved you. I loved life.
Gemma.
What have we done? I can't take it. I can't take this.
Gemma. Keep it together. Dr. Hassan.
I'd like to speak to Mrs. Roth.
My sister's in no mood for company.
If you don't mind, I'd rather hear that from her. She might need a prescription to help her sleep.
This is nice.
Hello, me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. They have an excellent wine cellar here. Can we have a wine list, please?
Excuse me? Could I have a glass of the house white, please, large?
Certainly.
I just can't believe he's gone. I'm going to miss him so much.
Miles, is there any chance of a cup of tea?
You can't say no.
How'd you take it?
As it comes.
Here we go. Come on, Doctor.
Gemma, is there something you'd like to tell me about Michael's death?
What do you mean?
Did it happen the way you described? Did Michael die of natural causes?
Of course he did. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that someone as ill as Michael might have asked for help.
No. No, he would never.
Well, then tell me what happened. I'm just trying to understand.
I think you should go.
Gemma, talk to me.
She has nothing to say to you. Make the most of your job, Dr. Hassan, because you're about to lose it.
Well, if that's the case, then I might as well just come out and say it. Insulin. A medical student would know that a big enough dose of insulin...
Insulin can be fatal to someone with a normal blood sugar level, that's right. And any fool would know that if you had a stitch of evidence, you'd have called the police. Or perhaps you'd like to call them now. Get out.
Don't. Dr. Hassan, look at her. She's about to crack.
If I've caused you any distress, Mrs. Roth, please accept my apology.
No, don't go. You have them.
I'm going to sue you for malpractice. You and everyone you work for.
We killed him.
To you.
I'm sorry. Does this usually work with women?
What?
You know, this all opening doors and the lingering eye contact thing.
Yeah, usually does, actually.
Oh, dear. You don't even fancy me. Oh, no, come on, though. If I thought you did, I wouldn't be here.
All right, fair enough. It's a habit, I suppose.
Could you break it, please, immediately? You're freaking me out.
Okay, Julia. I'll do what you want.
Stop it! You are shameless.
I've got a reputation to uphold.
Now that I will drink to.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't know what you're saying.
I'm calling the police.
I can't let you do
You
that.
can't stop me!
Miles, it's over. Let her do the right thing.
She doesn't know what she's saying.
Yes, I do. We planned it together. Miles said if we injected him between the toes, nobody would see the mark.
I don't know what she's talking about.
He said he wouldn't even feel it because the MS made him numb. I waited for Mike to fall asleep. And then I called you. I sat there and I let you.
Well, with me, it's Ocean. I mean, I know she doesn't mean to, but sometimes I could just...
Yeah, you miss them when they're gone, though.
Always. Especially now. Well, you know, Vivian's gone, George and Ronnie.
I know. I miss them too.
Look, I don't want this to sound melodramatic, but...
Go on.
Well, I just feel sometimes that there's no one left to be on my side.
Well, Julia, I know that you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but for what it's worth, I'm on your side. Do with me as you will. What?
Thank you.
So the pressure's on you and now you're passing it on to us, basically.
Look at you! So handsome. Isn't he handsome?
Of course he is. He's a chip off the old block.
Well,
That Todd's a lucky boy.
Aftershave's not too much, is it?
Just right.
I'm glad you're here.
I was very naughty of you to buy me dinner.
The gentleman never splits the bill. There's a cocktail bar around the corner. You fancy a nightcap?
Not unless I can order a hot chocolate in my slippers. No, thank you.
Julie, does that mean that you don't want to see me again?
Oh, Daniel, I'm so terribly sorry. But you're simply not my type.
Me? You sure?
If you're such a gentleman, would you please get my coat?
Simon. It's only fair that I should tell you this.
Why are we whispering? What is it?
This wasn't exactly a spontaneous visit. Well, not for me, anyway. But your mother doesn't know this, but I wanted us all to have one last weekend together.
Dad? You're not ill, are you?
No, nobody's ill. No, I'm leaving your mother.
Glamorous life of an IT engineer.
Oh, no, it's compensation. Ooh! Chucking out time at the brewery, is it? Heads we call it a day, tails we go in.
I don't know about...
What's your name?
Terry.
Well, Terry.
Graham.
Please.
Leaving Cabo Cove behind, Jessica Fletcher heads to the deep south for a powder keg of a case. Next, here on BBC1 Scotland.